Yeah! Spiritual solutions to modern day madness.
What's good, Facebook family, Spiritual Solutions Society family? Today we're going to be reading a spiritual solution right outside of Riley's ballet. And if you don't know who Riley is, she's actually the little girl who you always see in a lot of the pictures. It's chasing as Riley. But Riley's my little girl. She's out. She's in practice right now. I have about another 15 minutes. I thought I'd get one in with you guys real quick and read a spiritual solution to you. The one that I'm going to read right now is in the healing section. It's on page 13. It's entitled Predestined Paths. Hashtag God's Guidance. Predestined Paths. Hashtag God's Guidance. And once again, it's in the healing section, page 13. And the picture that I use, you may be able to see this. It may come in focus. The picture that I use is of Chase and Riley. And Chase is actually her brother, who's walking her up the boardwalk as they're going to the beach. And when I read the first sentence, it'll make sense why I use this picture. It's a pretty picturesque shot. As most of the pictures are that I take. I could be a little biased though. All right, well, check it out once again, page 13, healing section. And it's entitled Predestined Paths, hashtag God's Guidance. There will be times in our lives when our Father will have Christ walk by our sides in order to keep us on the right paths. And one of the tools that Jesus uses to help us maintain our lane is the reintroduction of opportunities, occupations, or others. To expound, sometimes our Savior will bring back situations or someone's into our lives in order for us to close deals or for us to receive closure. One of the two. You see, when he presents certain things that he didn't allow us to have in the past, it could be because it's finally time for us to run with it, or it could be because he wants us to realize that we should quit running after it. Just that simple. But overall, it's our job to, number one, recognize these second comings. Number two, pray for revelations. And number three, act accordingly. And what I mean by act accordingly is after he's given us revelation to do something, we should do what he tells us to, either to go with it or to stop going after it. So that's what I mean by act accordingly. Resultingly, our obedience causes our subsequent steps to have warranted energy and expectations versus wasted time and trouble. And basically, that's just cut and dry. If he tells us to go with something, then that's warranted energy and expectations. But if he hasn't given us the clear-cut sign that we should be going a certain direction and we keep going after it, then that's basically just wasting time, and that's trouble. And I put in asterisk, please walk wisely. And as always, I like to leave you with 3 points to help sum up what the spiritual solution is about. And the 3 points I use for predestined paths, hashtag God's Guidance. Those 3 points are anointed, accurate, and accomplished. And as always, today's spiritual solution has been brought to you by the G Squad. G Squad.
Spiritual solutions to modern day madness. On sale now. Amazon. Ebook. Barnes & Noble. Check out the website, spiritualsolutionsociety.com. To every situation, there's a spiritual solution.